in front of their significant other.
Hey, I feel like if we vibing, if we cool,
If I'm
I don't
comfortable
care.
with you, I really don't give a fuck.
Shit, I'm a fart regardless. Shit, you go ahead.
I don't
You can
care.
be
I
two
feel like
fart
that's such a
motherfuckers around this
stigma.
motherfucker.
Like, come on, bro. Like, just because you, like, yo, shorty lay one out, like, you just gonna cut her off? Nah.
Nah, but women these days, they'll run to the bathroom, close the door, turn the water on, fart, let the motherfucking air out a little bit, and then come back out.
You ain't never lied.
Nah, like I'm a fart. You gonna like it, whatever.
I hate it.
Whatever.
Hey, nah. I mean,
Shit.
but think about it. Like in the older days, like women didn't do that.
No.
Like a
It's
dude
not
could be
ladylike.
married. A dude could be married to a woman for 20 years and never heard her fart. That's
Yeah.
probably funny.
Shit, what's the last time you
No,
saw
I
your
mean,
woman?
I'm sure they did, but it was more taboo back then to
Yeah, they probably
do
got
anything.
They probably got their ass beat for that.
Shit, yeah.
That was probably like in the schools. They were probably teaching that shit. Like, bitch, you can't do this.
Ooh,
This.
let's talk
This.
about
you gotta,
that. Like, why they don't got finishing school no more, and like all these things. Like, think about it. Like, women really went to finishing school. Like, women learned how to be ladies. They do not teach women how to be ladies these days.
I mean, it's just the new society of independent women. Right.
I mean,
You don't need to be
obviously.
talking
Well, I
to
feel
your
like
woman.
if you guys
I'm
want
not gonna
ladies,
say
you
that. I
guys
don't wanna
gotta
get
act
canceled.
like men.
I don't want to get
right?
canceled. I ain't
There you
saying
go.
that.
Is that not true? Do we not agree?
I mean, but think about it. I feel like society sets men up to be men, and it's like back
False.
then, of course. I'm not gonna say today, but back then,
Okay.
like think about it. In the high schools, they had classes where you could learn to be a carpenter, a plumber. Like you can get certifications out of high school. So that was already starting to get you ready to be a man because it was showing you to go to work and go home and take care of your family. That's why women had finishing school. It was teaching them how to be ladylike, be dainty, how to take care of a household. Because back then, it was natural for a man to work and a woman to
So why
stay
do
home.
we gotta have a school for that? Why is it not taught in the household?
These days or back then?
These days.
You really want to ask that
I
question?
mean, hey. We got hold on. We
that's
got women here. They can answer that question.
I don't know really because.
See,
So
now,
I'm super old fashioned, but you really can't tell these days. It's a
I
whole
was taught
different
everything
type
by my
of
dad, so I'm
lifestyle.
not.
Oh,
It would just depend on the household, but I feel like a lot of households don't have structure.
Yeah.
They don't have good examples in their household. The environments are crazy.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of these households don't have mothers and fathers in the same household,
Right.
And I think it's like I always say this.
And back in the day, they had two parents, and
Two parents.
and I really do
And a
feel
grandmother.
like that makes a difference.
So is being too independent a problem?
Of course,
Okay.
because think about it. Like I say this all the time, and I'm gonna say it again. Mothers make their daughters into women. Fathers make their daughters into ladies. Mothers make their sons into adults, but fathers make their sons into men. Without that, it's gonna be a disconnect. I feel like women cannot become ladies without that male father figure. Because think about it, women coddle. So it's like, of course, when your daughter falls down or your son falls down, oh my goodness, baby, you're gonna be okay. But like when a father does it, it's like
Get
it's
your
like
ass up.
it's more authoritative. It's like
Get your
he
ass
and like
up.
especially in his daughter, he instills chastity. And then in his son, he instills duty. So it's like that. You got to think about it that way. It's like, for me, I was lucky enough, like I was adopted, but I was lucky enough to have a father in my life, So it was like, for majority, because I ended up leaving because of situations. I ended up leaving at 16, but I still had that father role. So he instilled that accountability, that duty in me as a young man. So it's like a lot of these dudes growing up without that. That's why a lot of these dudes can't take accountability for their actions.
Let's
No,
talk
that's
about
right.
it. Accountability.
You saying that like women know what that is.
Oh,
I put it on a piece of paper. Y'all won't even read it. I apologize, but let's be real. Women do not take accountability for their actions.
what type of women?